experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
I told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your MyCareer experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games left to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. It'll be the defending NBA champion Atlanta Hawks facing Cleveland. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Kyle Korver.
Evan, it looks like he should make a welcome return after being hurt a few weeks back.
Yeah, and I guarantee you no one is happier about that than he is.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Hardaway. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. And he sinks the second. Atlanta with the ball. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. And you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Cleveland. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty... complete game but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Hawks. Kicks to Hill. Picked by Mozgov. Hill with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's Mozgov. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Teague, the pass to Millsap. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Millsap a screen. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Mozgov grabs the board.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The drive by James. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in. Close.
Out left to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Now here is Hill. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Cephalosha's shot is good.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
The drive by Hill.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And finished off by LeBron.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by LeBron James. They set the pick. Hardaway against Hill. Shot clock at 5. Millsap. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The baseline J. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. LeBron's got his second best. Basket of the game. T kicks to Cephalosha. The Hawks working the ball around. Millsap a screen. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here is Hill. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And Teague, here we go, and he gets it to go. Teague's got his first points of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? And you can look at the stats for Hill. Just an incredible month of basketball. 4th in scoring, 7th in field goal percentage, and such a great assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Schroeder's checked in. Hill passes to Thompson. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thank you, Doris. Out to the wing. Teague with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Schroeder kicks to Teague. He dishes it to Horford. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Cavaliers, number 1. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
Forget about what happened last year. Forget what may happen the rest of this year. These guys have settled into a great shooting rhythm over the last month, and both teams hope it continues.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Irving. Outside Hill. Shoots the 3. They get it again. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Splitter. 17 points for him last game against New York. Here's Muscala. He feeds it to Holiday. To the wing right side. Jefferson attacking. And a missed layup.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Smith dishes to Hill. From outside the arc, it's good. The assist that time from Smith. 8 points for Freak.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Jefferson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. And it's Schroeder missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Screen by Jefferson. Feeds to Holiday. Here's Muscala. He's guarded by Love. Shot to stop the run, and he gets it to go. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Hill passes to Shumpert. The rebound by Holiday.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Hill up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Cleveland moving it around. Hill kicks to Thompson. Tries it from 9. And it's off. The back rim, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's Schroeder, top of the key. Had the space there, but it's offline.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And a chance to hear James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collect.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Splitter. Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. Justin Holiday's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Hardaway. Hill in at point guard. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Larson.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your pressure.
And the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings. And guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks just way behind.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've basically lived up to the expectations so far this season. And that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And here's Schroeder. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Holiday has it in the corner. The feed to Schroeder. Holiday against Hill. Jefferson kicks to Muscala. Puts it up. Atlanta again missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Hill has the open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And 12 points for Hill.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hill against Holiday. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hill. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson dishes to Love. Hill kicks to Thompson. It's back to Hill. Thompson passes to Hill. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And he gets it to go.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. 3rd in steals, 3rd in field goal percentage, and they're ranked 3rd in outside shooting. 3-point percentage, that is.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Braun, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Fires the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. The dish to Schroeder, to the middle.
That's the ball.
And Thompson sends it back. They recover it. And the foul called on Freak. Paul Millsap is checked in for Richard Jefferson.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Paul Millsap.
Picked by Horford. From past the arc. And it's Schroeder missing.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Mark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Horford with the screen on Hill. Here's Schroeder, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Schroeder's got 6.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up. And it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers on top, ending the